Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Hey, my friends, here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. Now, for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, we have one that was sent to me by my good friend Gail in a Beer of the Month Club. Yeah, this is from the Heavy Seas Brewery. Now, they're located in Baltimore, Maryland. This is the Powder Monkey, described as an American Pale Ale. Checks in at 4.8% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are only 7. You heard that right, 7 IBUs, which means it's not going to be very hoppy. Yeah, unless that's a misprint and it's supposed to be 70. I can't tell you, baby. Yeah. Now, it is dated here. It says best before May 21st of 2021, which as of today's date is about 30 days out. I don't know when it was brewed, though. I prefer to know when it was brewed rather than have me tell somebody is going to say, well, you should drink it before this date. I'd like to know when it was brewed. That's the best way. Let's go ahead and open our bottle up carefully because you know I like to preserve these bottle caps. I keep them on the refrigerator. Yeah, baby. I had probably about 6,000 bottle caps, and I sold more than half of them on eBay. That's been a few years back now. And the ones that I kept are on the fridge out there now, no doubt. We're going to go ahead and use this glassware right here. This is called a bow tie glassware. And it's frequently associated with Budweiser's bow tie. But believe me, this is not a Budweiser glass in my collection. Ooh, it's got a lot of lively carbonation going on in there. Let's go ahead and finish her up. Now, I've had this beer many years ago. I haven't had anything from Heavy Seas, which originally was the Clipper City Brewing Company, and then Heavy Seas was the name of the beer. So I don't know if Clipper City is still part of the brewing process. It was Clipper City Brewing Company, and then it was Heavy Seas Powder Monkey. Now it's just Heavy Seas. I don't see Clipper City on there anywhere, so I don't know what the story is. Oh, it's a very beautiful amber gold. Oh, man. And that is lively carbonated. Oh, the carbonation streaming up from the bottom has made a beautiful, about a 1 inch amount of foam here. Beautiful looking beer. Beautiful. Mmm. Get some citrus and get some tropical fruit notes. Now, I haven't had this beer, and I can't tell you how many years. I don't recall what I said about this beer, when I had it, and nothing like that. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm going to go ahead and drink this beer. I want to thank the brewers there at Clipper City or Heavy Seas, whichever the case may be. Hugh Sasson, I know he must still own the brewery there. Thank you for brewing this lovely beer. And thanks to Gail for sending it. Cheers to everybody, no doubt. Well, that's quite lovely. Hmm. Man, it does have a quite a bit of tropical fruit in there. Hmm. I'll bet you though that this is not brewed with tropical fruit, but I get the aromas and flavors of tropical fruit. Very nice citrus in there, some orange peel. Some very nice malts in there too. Interestingly, it has a very dry finish on it for a pale. Well, this is very good. Although the carbonation is very lively, I don't know, I don't think you can see that on the screen there. I don't think you can. This beer is not that carbonated as it appears. It's got medium carbonation. It's a very light mouthfeel on this beer. Man, that citrus is good. Lip smacking good, baby. This is definitely a crowd pleaser right here. Definitely a crowd pleaser. I'm sorry you can't really see that color on the screen. I'd have to be outdoors for that color to really show up. But then you really don't want to drink beer outside in the sunlight either. You got to be in the shade. That's a whole rant and rave. That's one of my rant and raves with Dr. Dave, baby. Oh man, this smells lovely. Mm, definitely good backyard beer to relax with. Again, from Heavy Seas Brewing Company in Baltimore, Maryland. This is the Powder Monkey American Pale Ale. Pick you some, pick yourself up some. You won't be sorry about that, I tell you, because life is short. You got to be happy. You got to enjoy great craft beers, my friends. Until we meet next time. Cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.